lost the team. I did it for myself. You know, I have to get out and be better, I have to make better plays. You know, if they're blitzing, so what? You know, I have to make the play too.
After how well you guys have played the last month, how do you explain this?
I don't really know. They just played a good game. It's still a good team. They've been some good teams this year. They just play better off their faces than us.
I know Al talked a lot about this defense coming in. I mean, did they do anything that caught you guys by surprise, or was that what you had seen on film as you all were preparing for them?
No, I mean, everything that they threw at us, you know, we saw on film all week. Same stuff they did at Florida State, and it was all same stuff. Same defense. We just didn't do a good job executing. We made too many mistakes, you know, on all our parts. Especially on me. I take ownership for this too.
Clive, same question I asked Brad. Did you say anything to everybody? And if you did have the team in front of you, kind of what would your message be to everybody right now?
I did say something actually. After the game, when we was in the locker room, I told the team, you know, we got a senior night coming up next week, and forget about the scenes. Let's try to do it for Coach Golden. He always put the team on his back and never pinpoint anybody. We need to just go out and do it for him. If we're going to do it for nobody else, let's do it for Coach Golden.
Anybody else get up and say anything like that?
No, I mean, it was very emotional. You know, everybody was feeling what I was saying. And we just broke it down after that.
Why did you feel that was important to play for Coach Golden next week?
Because, man, that's a great coach. He wanted it as bad as we do. And every single week, you know, if we come up short, he never points the finger at no player. He always takes the blame. And I feel like it's time for the players to start taking the blame and just go out and lay it on the line for coach.
In your eyes, what happened tonight after playing so well for the last, however many weeks, 5 weeks? In your eyes, what went wrong tonight?
I'll say, man, just like certain plays, you know, we can have a great play call, and they can have a great defensive play call, and the players just got to make the play. I mean, if the defender make a great play on the offensive player, then, you know, it's a bad play on the offense. So just got to make plays, man. When we ain't making no plays, we came up a couple of plays short.
Denzel, what's your impression of what happened out there today?
Man, pretty much, you know, the defense, you know, I played our defense today. It's a simple play. Coming to this game, you know, we would have had a great defense. And, you know, one defensive goal, you know, us, and was always outplayed our team defense. And, you know, today they outplayed us.
Does that surprise you after how well you guys have been playing?
I mean, you know, like, we've been playing pretty well, but at the same time, though, we've been having mistakes, and, you know, guys capitalized on our mistakes. And, you know, that's pretty much what they did today.
Penalties? I mean, was that kind of
the team with the least penalties, you know, win the ball. You know, we had a bunch today, and you know, we're not too happy with that. You know, I know the coach not too happy with that. You know, he preached that all week for us being selfish.
What were did you have any message to the team in the locker room as one of the leaders?
I mean, you know, Clive pretty much, you know, just set it off. You know, it's time for us to take blame and, you know, get the load off us going. You know, like Clive said, you know, he always, you know, get up here, you know, in front of y'all, you know, tell them, you know, I was on the coach, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's on us. You know, we got to, you know, make the plays and have to, you know, like, pretty much win.
How tough is it when you guys, I know you try your best to block out the noise, but how tough is it when you hear people criticizing your coach the way they do after a loss?
For me, you know, I'll take it real personal because, you know, a lot of people, you know, they just look from outside in. You know, they, like, really don't know what's going on, you know. Like, you know, they don't, like, you know, outsiders, you know, they think they know football. You know, that really, you know, gets them. You know, whether it's family, you know, friends, or, you know, just normal fans, like, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, they criticize the coach, but literally they know that they put us in a great situation to make plays.
What about you, Clive? How much does it bother you when you hear that stuff?
I mean, I feel the same as Denzel. Like, you got a lot of people that think they know football, looking from the outside in, that don't really know all the hard work and dedication that goes into, like, calling certain plays and doing certain things. And me personally, I think Coach Golden is a great coach. You know, he always puts us in the right situation. to come up and win the game. But it ain't on the coaches. You know, the coaches coach and the players play. So the players have to actually get out there and win the game.
So for anybody that's going to say this week what we know is coming, you know, on Twitter to us and stuff, that Coach Golden didn't have you guys ready to play, what would your response to that be?
Well,
I mean, for us, we have to take it upon ourselves to be ready to play. I mean, Coach Golden, he can say all things he must say to us, and if we don't listen, or if we don't prepare ourselves personally, then that's on us. I mean, yeah, basically.
Yeah, we can't respond to those kind of tweets because we'll get in trouble.
Probably best for you guys.
Yeah, summarize.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.